Hey guys, it's me back again for another review, and I wanted to get back and do one of these very, very quickly because obviously the last one was a bit of a disaster. I reviewed my first ever Bang drink. I did Bang's pina colada flavor, and it didn't work out very favorably for me because even though I have had pina colada before in my life, I forgot that one of its main flavors was coconut. So I was kind of taken aback by the coconut flavor. I just wanted a purely pineapple drink, so I had this coconutty taste, and I was sort of like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I like this. I think I ended up giving it like a really, really bad rating, like a two that I changed to two and a half because really the sort of boost and feeling that I got from the drink was good. It was just that obviously I sort of misunderstood the flavors, and I got something completely different to what I was expecting, and it sort of took me aback, and that's why obviously I gave a very negative review. So I thought today what I would do is try another Bang flavor that I got at the same time, and I've had one off ever since, so I know it's good. I know I'm not going to be kind of taking this first judgment from it. It is the Bangster Berry. So as soon as I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is something a bit more tough to kind of to mess up. Like there's less variables to it. It's not like pina colada where like it has a couple of different flavors going on. It's just this is a berry flavored energy drink. It's sugar free, fat free, calorie free, and it just sounds like one of those ones that to me like you can't go wrong with. And I was right. I had it before. A couple of days ago. It was really, really nice. I was like straight away, I'm going to give this a try and sort of kind of redeem myself for the last review, to be honest with you guys. I know obviously right now in the world there's so many more important things going on than drinks. There's the coronavirus is spreading around the world. People in the UK are kind of going crazy in shops, like in the place that I work. People are just going out and buying our shelves off because they're so scared about this awful kind of. I know it has been over exaggerated in some ways, but this like new disease. So obviously there's a lot more worse things to worry about in life than energy drinks. But I thought I would post this up, kind of redeem myself for the really, really uneducated review. I mean, I just feel like I've seen so many good things online about the Bang range. I've, like seen so many people who swear by this instead of monster or anything like that. And I just felt so bad that I sort of gave it a really, really kind of bad rep. Oh my goodness. Dude, forget I am wearing a vest right now. But I just felt like I gave it a very, very bad try. So we'll try this Bangster Berry. I'll let you know what I think about it. I will give my rating, and unless this tastes drastically different from the first time, it is going to be a positive review. So let's go. And you have to remember, like these drinks, they're really ambitious with the flavors, even though they're sugar free. They're like pina colada, rainbow unicorn, whatever a froze rose is. I really can't wait to try that one. Um, so I really have to give them a bit of the benefit of the doubt. But look, I'll crack this open now and I'll let you guys know. Sorry, I look like a rat there. um, but yeah, you smell it and you get this lovely kind of summer fruit sort of smell to it. You smell like a little bit of black currant. You smell a little bit of like raspberry. I'm assuming just a couple of different berries all mixed together, and it smells really um like soda. That's my best way of describing it. It smells like a nice, smooth, fruity flavored soda, kind of like I don't know if anybody outside of the UK actually knows this drink, but kind of like how Vimto sort of tastes and smells. Actually, not the biggest fan of Vimto in the world, so to me, this tastes and smells better than Vimto. But look, we'll give it a try here because I've only had Vimto a couple of times in my life. I can't really remember too well, and I would say this drink isn't particularly like it. But anyway, sorry. Again, I'm going through the same old motions here, but let's give it a try. Mm, that one is so refreshing and good. And don't get me wrong, there is that time around trying it, there is a bit more of like a kind of bitter taste to it, I suppose, like a kind of sour sort of tang to it, but it's not very intense. I mean, this is a sweet drink. It's not a drink that I would describe as sour by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a bit of a kind of like a fruity sort of twist to it. But I mean, it just tastes like just like a really nice solid sugar-free drink. There's so many flavors going on. I think black currant's the main flavor. I could be completely wrong there. Just loads and loads of different berries. It kind of obviously it does give you that bang as well, because you don't get energy drinks that sort of taste like proper berries. Bang is kind of like, it's kind of in a league of its own, to be honest with you guys. I mean, it's the Bangster Berry is like just a different flavor than what you get, despite the fact that it is meant to be like, this completely different, like, to me, this is kind of the sort of like most simple sounding drink of them all. It still has this unique flavor that you can't get through many other drinks. So I'm going to recommend this Bangster Berry quite a bit compared to the Pina Colada. It's good and solid. It has a nice fruity taste. I'll try one more drink. Mm, that is so good. Honestly, the thing about Bang is, sorry guys, each taste of it to me tastes different. Um, like, even though obviously the pina colada surprised me with the coconutty sort of flavor, I finished it off camera and it was so much better than the 1.5 or whatever rating it was that I gave to it. Um, because every time I tried it, it tastes a little bit different, a little bit better. You don't get with Bang. I mean, obviously it's sugar free. Lots of sugar free drinks have that kind of sugar free aftertaste. All those sugar substitutions in there taste a little bit different. Um, you really don't get too much like that with Bang. It kind of reminds me sort of how, like, I always say that with Monster Ultra, it's one of the only sugar-free things to me that actually doesn't taste sugar-free, and you really do get that with Bang as well. So after a very disappointing initial video, I'm going to give Bang's Bangster Berry a um I'm going to give Bangster Berry a 3.75 out of 5. It is so solid and so nice, and I really can't, I can't rate it any lower than that. So 3.75 out of 5. It's up there with some of the best monster flavors. If I didn't have to buy a random variety pack in order to get these flavors, I would buy probably 12 of these. But I'd strongly recommend it. And yeah, I'm Team Bang after the very first disaster. Yeah, it is. Sorry, it is really good. But yeah, that's been me anyway. Starting my new job tomorrow, so probably won't catch up for a while. To be honest with you, it'll probably be a couple, maybe a week, 10 days before I can post another review. It probably will be another buying drink because I've got rainbow unicorn, I've got lemon drops, I've got a couple of flavors in there that and froze rose. Obviously, I want to know what a froze rose, what a froze rose is. So, but yeah, give it a couple more weeks and I'll probably be back again. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for checking me out again. It's been me, Monster Matt 345, and yeah, I'll catch you all again soon. Okay, but yes, Bang, it gets an endorsement this time. So thank you very much, everybody, and I will catch you all again soon. Okay, thank you. And uh, while all this stuff is going like crazy in the world right now, just take care of yourselves. Same thing as usual. Just look after yourselves. I don't do it anywhere near enough. I stress and I get very uptight and I get very like antsy all the time. I'm worked up and and there's so many bad things going on in the world, and all I can say is just as much as you possibly can, because I know it's tough. I know it's hard not to. Just try to take it easy and be forgiving of yourself. Forgive yourself, okay? Because we're only human beings. It's tough in the world sometimes. Um, and yeah, just look after yourselves and don't be stressing too much. Just take care, okay? Thank you very much, everybody, for checking out my review, and I'll see you all again in about 10 days' time. Bye.